went through my WhatsApp, and then he got angry that I called someone sweetheart way before we were involved with each other. Way before. And I was just here like, hey guys, it's your girl Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, if you're a returning subscriber, hi, how you doing? I'm sorry I went MIA again. Guys, I was at school, so yeah, things were just hectic, but I'm back home now for like a few weeks, so I'm gonna try to give you at least one video a week, at least one, because you deserve the content. Now, if you're new here, hi, I'm Tiffany Mafu, aka Tiffany. I really appreciate it and love it if you join the family. Just hit the subscribe buttons just down there, just hit it and join our wonderful, ever-changing family. Now, before I get into my story time, I just want to thank you guys that you guys have been doing the most. You guys have been sharing my videos with your friends, liking, commenting. Even some of you give me productive criticism. I really appreciate you guys, because now we're on 120 subscribers. Like, someone would tell me, it's just 120 subscribers. It's not that big, but to me it really is, guys, because that's like 120 people. If you think about that, if you put 120 people in front of you face to face, because here I'm just talking to the camera, that's like a lot of people. And I know that the family will continue growing, right? So I was in a situation, in an entanglement. Yes, it was a relationship entanglement with this guy who I had been friends with for a very long time. So he just came to me like, I like you. And the thing is that before we when he was in a relationship with this other girl who happened to kind of be not really my friend, but we used to learn at the same school and stuff like that. So he was dating her. He would still be sliding my DMs. And first, in those days, like, I had one of my friends, and I was always like to him, like, bruh, get your friend out of my DMs, because she was closer with him. And I was like, get your friend out of my DMs, because I don't play with guys who have girlfriends. I'm not about to get beaten up here because of this nigga who wants to cheat on his girlfriend with me, right? So they broke up eventually, and then later on he started vibing with me. And you know what, guys, like, with me, I feel like that's why I just feel like in the past or something, when I ever liked someone, I didn't really have a type necessarily. A type, like, anything looked nice to me, of which I feel like that was the problem, because look at me, and this girl was settling for things that do not, like, wow. Like, my friends were ask me like, girl, you pretty, you bomb ass, you what, you awesome, and you're out here involving yourself with this person. And I was like, no guys, you don't know his personality, no guys. You know that thing where you show someone a picture of a person, but no, I promise you, in person he looks better. Let me just say, the nature of a relationship I'll talk about in a whole other video when I talk about toxic relationships, because this person is the epitome of toxic. So it is a very toxic environment. Like, at that time I was going through my spiritual journey and starting to grow in the Lord, and he was really not up for that. So he was always like downing my spirit, not like, yes, being an enemy of progress. That's the word I want to use. Because, like, I'll be like, let's pray, I'll be like, let's pray, let's share scriptures, and you're like, I don't want. And I wasn't even forcing, guys. I really wasn't forcing. Like, I don't force things. Like, if you don't want to pray with me, you don't want to pray with me. If you don't want to read the Bible with me, you don't want to read the Bible with me. I will never force anyone's child to go through a spiritual journey that they are not ready to go for. Like, controlling and the secret. Like, guys, like, how, like, now I'm in a point now where I'm like, after like growing and stuff, I'm like, in as much as people want to keep their relationships private, like me, I like to keep it private, like, But there's a difference between private and hiding your person, because I was hidden, guys. Like, not even, you know, that thing where you can even take a picture of someone's leg and hand and even a shadow, like literally hidden. Literally, like, and it was that thing, like, you know, like where you do that, put your WhatsApp status for someone only. I would put my WhatsApp status for him only to see, right? And I think that that's the only time where I put, where some people could, I put for him only to see and his friends on purpose, and I posted on my status. And now he came shouting at me, "Hey, why are you posting on my WhatsApp status?" Oh, like, he was very controlling, and I'm like, why are you freaking out? Like, I was like, why are you freaking out? Like, why? Hey, remove it now. No, you're causing drama for me. What? Hey, now people are calling me. Hey, this is why I said I will never post you, because the people in my life will never want to see me happy. And I'm like,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
I felt ugly in that relationship, because I was not like, are you not posting me because I'm ugly? Is there something wrong with me that I don't know about? Like, do you know when you start to doubt your own self? Like, that's how I felt the whole time. I was doubting myself, asking myself, Kuti, am I really that bad? Like, guys, like, the disrespect I took, like, this needs a whole video on toxic relationships where we talk about this, because literally that man's showed me what I don't want in a guy. Later down the line, like after we broke up, because I was doing my spiritual journey and we broke up, and yeah, so he would come like here and there, be like, hey, I miss you. Like, it was like a monthly thing, like every month. Like, I wouldn't look for him, guys. I won't even lie to you. I don't look for people. I never looked for him. He would look for me. Hey, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And I'll just be here like, I don't care. I don't care what you're selling. I'm good with God, because once I got my spiritual journey right with God, I knew that I am a child of God, the child of the Most High. I am beautiful. Literally, my parents called Guguletu, meaning I'm a treasure. I am a treasure. So why am I doubting my worth? Why am I taking this nonsense? Like, why am I taking this nonsense? Like, why? Why? Tell me why. I am not Bobo the clown. I am not Bobo the clown, because already I had been a clown too much. And if I went back, I was just gonna turn into the circus, because I would be entertaining him. Like, I was just like, psht, 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 psht. And then I don't know when this was, but that's when he started vibing with my friend, right? He started vibing with my friend. And I think we still had each other's numbers. I only resaved his number after some time, when he came to apologize. He came in person to apologize to me and all that shit, and that's when I resaved his number. But before, he was vibing with my friend, but I didn't know. So literally, he was just like, please, he asked me about my friend. He's like, oh, please tell me about your friend. And I'm like, she's a good person, she's been through a lot. I was like, she's been through a lot, because guys, my friend has been through a lot. I was like, my friend has been through a lot, and when she loves hard. Like, she puts her whole self into, relationships. So yeah, she's really a loving person, caring. Like, that's the truth. My friend is the one, guys. Like, I was like, we've been through a lot also, the two of us. And I was like, yeah, my friend, because I just thought that maybe he's asking for his homie. Then he's like, cool. Then later on, when I saw him posted on the status, that's when I realized, oh, okay, my friend is the girlfriend now. Okay. And he couldn't clearly tell me that they're dating. He was just like, we're just vibing or something. And I'm just like, just tell me the truth. But I never asked my friend, because I was like, you know what? I never asked my friend, because I thought that maybe it's just early days or something. There's a day he came and he parked at my house and he was like, come outside. And I'm just here like, I was confused, right? Then I went outside, and then he came again on some apology shit, sorry for swearing, from some apology type of vibes. And then I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. That's cute. That's cute. Like, yeah, very cute. I appreciate the apology, whatever. And it was cool. And then next, this man's is literally trying to grab me. And that was actually assault, guys. I will call that assault. Because he literally, like, we were sitting in the car and we were just talking. And this nigga is now trying to force himself to kiss me. And I'm just here like...
What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason.
I was like, wow. Like, what are you doing? Like, I was so confused. I was like, what are you doing? And he literally kept on persisting. I was like, okay. And then I just came out of the car. I was like, yeah, I'm going in the house. And then the son was like, oh, sorry. And then it happened that my friend called him. And she was not asking, where are you, what? And then he started making little jokes like, oh, I'm with my girl. And then he's like, oh, okay, please bring me something. And then he's like, I'll see what. And the way he was clowning her, right, it wasn't even nice, like the way he was treating her. And I'm like, oh, so you guys are actually like serious. And he's like, oh yeah, we're still like vibing, we're not yet official, something like that. And I'm just here like, nigga, you lying, she your girl, but it's okay. Like, literally. And that day, I was just like, you know what? Fuck off. Like, foot. Like, I was just like, foot. And then he started, like, after that, he started just randomly coming to my house. I never came out of the gate. He would come and park outside and be like, I'm outside. And I'm like, oh, I'm not home. Or you'd be like, I'm outside. And I'm like, oh, my aunt is around. I used to lie. Like, sometimes I'll literally just be home alone, guys. Like, during that time, I was literally home with my little sister. I was just lying to you because I don't want to see you. Like, I'm very nice. I can't be like, no. I can't just be like, no. Like, I'm very nice. And I just didn't want to embarrass him. So I just went like, no, I'm not around. Or something like that. And then I don't remember, he ended up posting or something, right? And then I don't know what happened, but he drew the last straw. Because he kept on persisting. He's like, hey, he calls me and he goes like, hey, please tell me if you still want me, I can drop her. First of all, if this nigga truly wanted me, if a nigga truly wants you, ladies, are you listening? If he truly wants you, there will never be other options. You will be his only option because he will only be focused on you.
Period. So yeah.
I was like, no. And that's the day I was like, you know what, nigga, you've taken the last straw. Like, every time I was very respectful. I was like, no, go to my friend. I was like, no, my friend's a good person. Maybe you guys can have something special. I'm okay. I don't need you. Like, I'm fine by myself. You can see this glow. Like, guys, I've been glowing ever since I left that toxic situation. I was glowing. Like, until now, I'm still glowing. Even in the situation, the place I'm in right now, I am still glowing. I don't need the devil's agents in my life. No. Hey, no. When I say that, it's not like, hey, you're the only way, you're always my only option. And I'm just here like, the only reason why you want me back is that you realize that you can never get another female that's like me. Because with me, guys, I give 100. I give 100 out of 100. You will never get another female like me who motivates you, who wants you to grow in faith, who is just, because literally, like, I never even asked him for 1 cent in his life of his money. I never even one day asked for any cinema because I don't feel comfortable with that. I have my father. My father can provide for me. Like, are you mad? Like, nigga, are you dumb?
Bitch, are you dumb, dumb?
So yeah, nigga started coming to me and being like, hey, and I was like, no, please go to my friend. I should be the only option. And then, like I said, that's what drew the last straw. And I was like, you know what? I took screenshots on my V11s because me, guys, I will always keep evidence. I'll keep evidence until I know that this evidence is no longer useful to me. I called my friend. We talked. I told her the truth about this nigga, and my friend was like, oh, when he mentioned you to me, he just said like something like, oh, you guys were just friends, or you guys just, were just friends from like friends, like nothing more. And I'm like, oh, nothing more? I think not. And I was like, are you guys dating? She's like, yes, we're dating. Chi. He even took me to see his mom. And I'm like, the same nigga you think really likes you, who took you to meet his mother, is the same nigga who's been parking by the corner by my road, asking me, come out of the house. I sent her even the pictures, because he would take a picture and be like, I'm outside. He'd be like, I'm outside, and take a picture. And I sent her the pictures, I sent her the videos, I sent her messages where he was saying, I don't really care about who? About my friend. He wants me back. I sent her everything. She sent him everything, and I was like, it's done, it's over, because my friend is a boss ass. She was like, okay, she was done. Nigga comes to me and be like, hey, me, I love your friend. Hey, I love your friend. I'm proud to be her boyfriend. I even post her. And that was the thing, right? That was a low blow, because it was like, oh, I never posted you, but I posted your friend. And I was just like, well, I just think that I saved my friend from a lot of your drama and all of your nonsense, because even if you were in a relationship with her, it's clear that you still have me living rent-free in your mind. You have me living rent-free in your mind, because why do you come every month saying sorry? Why do you come every month asking for a chance? Why do you call me? Like the time when you called me with his cousin and you're like, hey, Tiffany makes me feel good. I feel like a man. And I'm just here like, you will never find anyone like me, honey. And that's the problem. Once you lose me, you've lost a good thing. Hair flip. You've lost a good thing. Because I'm a treasure. I'm a treasure to be protected. I'm something that needs to be protected. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, so that's how me and my friend, we're both clowns. Like, nigga started attacking me and stuff, and he blocked me, and I was like, okay, I blocked him. I blocked him and I deleted his number, because already on Instagram he was blocked on all of my accounts. On Twitter he was already blocked. So on WhatsApp, I blocked him. And I think the other time when he got unblocked, he had to call me. He called with airtime and was like, hey, and this airtime thing is like, please unblock me. And then I was like, okay, what do you want to say? Hey, I want to apologize. And I'm just here like, okay, so. And this was recent. This was this year. And I was like, I don't need your drama. I'm in a good place. I mean, I love myself place. I don't need your drama. Take your drama, take your spirit, take your, not wanting to build a relationship with God as out of my life, and never come back. Never call me, never look for me, never what. Just go. Just go. You cut. So yeah, that's the story about how me and my friend were clowns, guys. Because literally, like, even though in that moment I won't lie to you, even though I knew my worth, something little inside me was like, oh, maybe he has changed. That little, maybe he has.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You can give second chances, I don't refuse, but this nigga had more than second chances. I feel like he has a book. I feel like there's a book of chances I gave him, because I was just being effed over again and again and again and again and again and again, and I was just being here as a Christian. I was just forgiving and taking back. No, you can forgive someone and let that person go, because they're not good for your soul and your aura. Okay. So yeah, that's the story time, guys, about how my friend and I were clowns and we were played by the same nigga. We were played by the same nigga. But yeah, if you like this video, please, put the thumbs up emoji, comment, if you've been a clown, if you've been played, comment down below, you know, tell me your stories. You know, you can even comment, tell me on Instagram, and you know, my Instagram handle will be somewhere here. You know, you can tell me on Instagram. You know, let us connect, let us laugh at our clown experiences. It's nice to laugh when funny things happen, so let's laugh. Okay, now thank you guys for watching the video.